Hey guys, how's it going? It is JTJudgment here. Welcome back to the channel today for another FIFA 17 Ultimate Team Legend review in the form of the 92 rated Italian left back Paolo Maldini. Now guys, before I get into this review, if any of you are looking to pick up some PSN codes, maybe some Xbox codes or some PC games, then definitely I recommend checking out cdkeys.com if any of you guys are interested. I will leave a link to those guys in the description down below this video. Now guys, did you notice that I did say left back? That's right guys, Paolo Maldini in FIFA 17 Ultimate Team is indeed a left back. He used to be a centre back in the game. If you are new to Ultimate Team, imagine this card's stats as a centre back. It was absolutely crazy. Unfortunately, he did get a position change, but still a very good looking card, that is for damn sure. So guys, when it comes to stats with Paolo Maldini in game, he's got some pretty fantastic stats, especially the defensive ones. It is ridiculous. 95 on the composure, 94 interceptions, 91 on the reactions, 87 on the acceleration, which is very nice to have on a defender, that is for damn sure. 91 on the heading accuracy, 95 on the marking, 94 on the sliding tackle, and 96 on the standing tackle. So when it comes to in-game stats guys, there is no disappointment to be had whatsoever, that is for damn sure. When you look at his card face stats as well guys, 86 on the pace, 67 dribbling, 56 on the shooting, 74 on the passing, 95 on the defending, and 80 on the physical guys. So definitely one of the best looking defenders on this game. So guys, Paolo Maldini in this game, what was he like? Well, I gotta tell you guys, now from the starting screen, you know, showing you guys the team that I did use him in, it'll show him being used as a left back, but I will say guys, I did use him probably 90% of the games that I did play as a centre back, because I was partnered with Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos was also a left back that I was using in this team, and let's be honest guys, when you've got Maldini and a Roberto Carlos in the same team and you need to decide which one to use as a centre back, which one are you going to use? That's right guys, Maldini's probably going to be everybody's choice, right? So 90% of the time I did use him as a centre-back guys, but I did use him as a left-back for a few games just to test out what he was like there. He was fantastic as a left-back for me guys, but I gotta say, as a centre-back, he was just practically unstoppable. So if you are going to buy Maldini for your team, definitely try using him as a centre-back, because for me, the boy was absolutely ridiculous there. Not saying he was as bad as a left-back guys, he was still very good in that position, but for me personally, much better as a centre-back. Now when it comes to the weaknesses with this card, there's only two that I do need to mention, one of which is his strength. Now he does have 80 physical on the card. I was expecting his strength in-game to be half decent. There were one or two times where he did muscle someone off the ball that I wasn't necessarily expecting him to do so, but most of the time guys, I really did have to press the B button a lot to attempt to muscle players off the ball, and most of the time guys, you could really see Maldini struggle to do it guys, you know. So strength wise, it was a little bit of a problem for me with this card, so definitely something to keep in mind if you are thinking of picking up Maldini for your team, for yourself. And the only other weakness guys that I did find with this card is his dribbling and ball control. There were many situations guys where I get Maldini into a very good position to intercept the ball back to my team's possession, and I would try and turn Maldini on the ball to try and, you know, start an attack to pass the ball out to the midfield, and from a bad touch he would lose the ball guys. So it was something that was a little bit frustrating for me. So in my opinion guys, if you want my personal opinion on the player, it's definitely something to keep in mind, as well as his strength if you are thinking of buying him for yourself. So we're looking at the positives now guys, and they really do outweigh the weaknesses. Starting off with his pace guys, he does have 86 pace on the card, which is absolutely fantastic pace to have on a defender in this game, especially if you do use him as a centre back. Having that much pace is a very good positive to have in a player, that is for damn sure, because me personally, I like to cram as much pace as I possibly can in my defence, and Maldini suited that perfectly for me, and he felt like it in game. You know, he's very quick. He caught up to most of the players that I did come up against while using him, so I gotta say 86 pace, he felt like it. I wasn't disappointed there guys. Moving on to his positioning now guys, if you look at all the stats that he does have, 86 pace, 95 defending, he's got high defensive work rate as well guys, high defensive work rate, medium attacking work rate, and I didn't have a problem whatsoever with his positioning, guys. He was in the right place at the right time pretty much all the time, guys. So me personally positioning, no problem whatsoever. His passing for me was very reliable as well, guys, as well as his aerial ability. He didn't score me any headers or anything like that, unfortunately, but when it comes to winning the ball from goal kicks and stuff like that, 99% of the time he did win the ball for me, guys. I mean, when you look at his card, guys, he is 6'2", you know, so you can expect him to win a lot of balls in the air, and that is exactly what he did for me. And when it comes to the last strength, guys, the last strength that I did find was probably the biggest surprise with this card, and that is his shooting. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, JT, what the hell are you mentioning shooting for with a defender? I can understand you thinking that, but Maldini, he got himself in the position most of the time from corners. You know, I would whip the ball in from the corner flag, it would bounce outside of the box, Maldini was there to pick up the ball, I would just shoot on the off chance that I would, you know, somehow score a long shot, and I did actually score a pretty nice long shot with this card, and he did actually challenge the keeper loads of times, guys, from taking long shots. I don't know how he was doing it. His shooting stat is absolutely terrible at 56 on the card, but in game, guys, he was playing like he had at least 80 shooting for me. It was absolutely ridiculous. So if you ever get Maldini in a position to take a long shot, don't hesitate, guys, because this card may very well surprise you. So all in all, guys, I think Maldini is a fantastic defender in this game. I personally had a lot of fun using him. I gotta say, he is worth it if you've got the coins to put him in a decent team. You know, the exact same thing as I said about Roberto Carlos. He's not the sort of legend that I would recommend you spend absolutely everything on and then just use him in a basic to average team. He's the sort of legend that I would recommend if you could build a very, very nice team to fit him into, you know? So that's just my opinion. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. I'll be very, very interested in hearing that. Subscribe today for more content to come soon. Drop a like, guys, if you did enjoy. And most importantly, guys, please take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.